losers who don't know anything. Trump did. His campaign did try to get him to talk about policy.
Segues, my friend. Much
Yeah.
better at this
Thank you,
job.
thank you, thank you. That was smooth. It got in there. But Trump did try. They've been trying to get him to talk about policy, but it lasts for like a second, and then he moves on to like bitching about Joe Biden dropping out of the race and how much he doesn't like Kamala Harris and you know sharks and Hannibal Lecter, whatever else he's rambling about these days. So he was trying to do this economic policy speech. He spoke for like an hour and a half, talked about economics for about 2 minutes, and none of it was accurate. But I wanted to play this one clip from this long ass speech he did. It was supposed to be a policy speech, but he's talking about inflation. And I just wanted to cover this because we just saw inflation is now the lowest it's been since 2021. So inflation is way down. But he's talking about how high it is right now in this little policy speech. And this was just recently.
Their disposal to defeat inflation and to bring consumer prices rapidly down. We'll do it very rapidly.
First step, lowering inflation doesn't bring the prices down. It means they don't raise as quickly. To bring the prices down, that's called deflation. And that's really scary because that will tank an economy. I don't want to go to an explanation of why that is, but trust me. You can Google it. What does deflation do? But so already off to a bad start.
When you look at the costs of groceries, the cost of bacon, where it went up 4 and 5 times.
Oh, God,
Bacon. I don't order bacon.
What? What was that?
When the hell was the last time he went to a grocery store and bought groceries?
He couldn't tell you how much bacon cost.
I'm sorry, it's so insane to me because I bet it's been decades, if ever,
I don't
he's
think ever.
actually gone to a store and bought anything. Like, has he literally ever gone grocery shopping?
No, somebody does it for him. He's never had to do anything.
I'd be great if the American people would pause and say, gee, do I want to vote for someone who can bitch about groceries but has probably not ever done their own grocery shopping?
Right. Well, but see, the thing about him is he's such a sleazy salesman. If you said, Donald, how much does a gallon of milk cost? He'd go, I buy milk all the time. I'm the best at buying milk. I'm the greatest. Nobody buys milk as good as I do. I mean, it'll be some long-ass shit about it, and you never get to it. He never answers it. But this gets worse. Trust me, we're just getting into it. This is not even... And this is only like a 30-second clip I want to show you guys.
Anymore, it's too expensive. It will be a whole of government effort to raise the standard of living and make American life affordable again. It's going to really be a very important thing, affordable, because it's not affordable. Even if you're doing a little bit better, you've lost all of your money because of inflation. It's been out of control for a long time. And don't forget, now eventually it's starting to maybe get under control, but you're already up 50, 60, 70% in so many items. You look at car insurance, I couldn't believe when I looked at those numbers this morning. I was studying numbers, and I looked at the car insurance.
I was studying numbers. You know he's full of shit. He's never studied numbers.
Insurance numbers, it's incredible. And that's just one of many. You can go through many. But the groceries, just to put it in simple terms, people go to the grocery store and they have less than half a deal. In fact, I had something here. I did have something I would show you. Wait a minute.
Wait, check this out.
I don't know if you've seen this. I used it once. Oh, I have it. I do have it. Look at this. Look at this. So this is Tic Tacs, right? I don't know if I like the company. I've never met. I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. This is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is Tic Tac. This is Tic Tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happen to have.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That was so weird. And funny.
It's funny because it's so... I have a big box of Tic Tacs and a little box of Tic Tacs. The big box is more expensive than the little... That's inflation. Tic Tac. Inflation.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
I mean, he could use his little boxes of Tic Tacs to make a point, but I feel like maybe it's not that one.
Inflation doesn't mean that things get bigger or smaller, Donald. It means the prices go up. I want to remind you, this guy always talks about going to Wharton. He has a Bachelor's of Science in Economics from Wharton. Wharton, how good do you feel about your educational program now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough sell right there.
Oh God! Can you imagine being a recruiter for Wharton? Yeah, we're one of the greatest finance programs in the world. Yeah. See, Tic Tacs, big Tic Tac, little Tic Tac. That's inflation. Wharton School of Finance.
And he was studying numbers.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers. You look at lots of numbers. There's numbers. He doesn't tell you. He doesn't give you an idea. It's gone up 50, 60, 70%. Well, what is it? There's a big difference between those three numbers. Oh, God. Plus, nothing says, I'm not the old guy, like fumbling around in your pocket looking for Tic Tacs.
I know I have this here.
Oh, I've got it. I've used it before. I have it somewhere. Where'd I put it? Oh, and he's got this look. The old man look. Oh, I put it somewhere.
Man, I got nothing on him
It's
and
so
his
great.
Tic Tacs.
It's so great. It's like your grandpa with dementia trying to explain something to you. Grandpa, what's inflation? Oh, see, big Tic Tac, little Tic Tac. It's inflation. So the Tic Tacs got bigger? They inflated in size? Is that...
Oh, Donald.
Wharton School of Finance.
Yep, that's a hard sell right there.
So...